What's going on, guys? This is Snacks Thoughts, and back again with another podcast. And I'm just running around here picking up a few things that I need here at Target. Let me get out of this parking lot here. They driving a little bit fast and a little bit crazy. But yeah, hold on, guys. Bear with me. Get my bearings. But anyway, in today's podcast, I was thinking about that mess with Popeyes chicken. I guess Popeyes came out with some new type of chicken sandwich, and I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be really good, but as many of you know, if you haven't heard already through the news, people have done some crazy things, behind it. Some guy, I guess, was cutting the line at Popeyes. I guess, when they all trying to get this chicken sandwich, and I guess him and the guy got into it, and the other guy wound up stabbing him to death. Over what seems to me something that's it really isn't that serious, over some fast food or a particular sandwich that Popeyes promoted, and so it got me to thinking. It's like, man, what are we coming to if we are, killing and harming people over fast food? What have we really come to? And another incident, with that Popeyes chicken sandwich again. I think some lady, got into a fist fight and got beat down, over this chicken sandwich. And the crazy thing is that this Sunday I was doing a little bit of DoorDash, and so I had stopped to take a break to get something to eat. And originally I was going to stop at KFC, but Popeyes was like maybe about 3 blocks up the street. And so if I have a choice, for any fried chicken, I prefer Popeyes over Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just my choice. And KFC pretty much was like really empty. Only had a couple of people in there. But when I went to go to Popeyes to get something to eat, I'm talking about the lines, and the parking lot was full. The drive-thru was wrapped around the entire building. And inside the actual restaurant itself, it was freaking crowded. And I was like, man, that's like, what is it about, this chicken that people are going crazy over? I'm like, is Popeyes, are they putting some methamphetamines or opioids or some crack, in this chicken or in this chicken sandwich? What is the big deal? And I just, honestly, I really just can't see it. I mean, I tell you one thing, for me, I would love to know who Popeye's marketing managers, or who does their campaigns, because it's like, what type of research did you do to market this item and have this psychological effect on all of these people? I'd like to know, because, man, if you can figure that secret out, you'd be a rich person overnight. But it baffled me, it really baffled me. And, I mean, now I'm going to reach here and go be far-fetched. Maybe some people might say, well, maybe it was over the principle that he didn't want to get skipped. But I'm just like, nah, I can't quite see that, I've had people cut in front of me before in lines, whether it's for mass transportation or restaurants, and hey, it happens, but hey, you got to check it like a tax write-off, It should never get that serious to the point where you want to harm other people over something that's so honestly really small and trivial. There's more than one sandwich. I'm like, well, what's going to be next? They're going to start killing over McDonald's French fries. But yeah, I thought it was rather strange and odd, and I was just like, what have we come to that we're killing people or harming people over fast food? And what I really think it is, I think that there's deeper issues. I really think there's deeper issues. It's kind of like people say that alcohol or drugs made them do the things that they did, but what I believe personally is that I think that it's not the alcohol or the drugs. I think it's just the individual had certain issues or certain personality traits or flaws that was already in them, and I believe the alcohol and the drugs lowers their inhibition, and so therefore these characteristics or flaws they come to the surface and they're not hidden. And so that's the same thing I believe with that Popeyes chicken situation. That individual that stabbed that individual to death and beat somebody down over, I think there's deeper issues there than just say fighting over a simple sandwich. There's something else going on there. It's like, well, maybe it's a lot of people under a lot of pressure or something, or a lot of stress, but I can't figure it out. But I really hope that definitely prayers go out, to the families of losing their loved one. It's a shame, that had to happen. But I hope that somehow that people in our society get the help that they need, because there's a lot of crazy things that are going on, and stuff is beginning to surface. Mass killings. And things have, things have gone down before, but I believe that it's getting worse. And with the advent of technology and social media, stuff just, news travels fast. News travels fast. But I think we're living in a time that's really crazy, and maybe people are just under a lot of pressure or stress. Maybe it's a lot of pressure, stress, and stuff is finally starting to, I guess maybe the pot has been cooking for a while, and it's been on warm and heating, and now it's finally coming to a boil, and it's starting to burst, and boil over, and it's spilling out. But I really hope that people get the help that they need, On my YouTube channel, which is Eric Broadus YouTube, I did a video talking about, I think I might have done an audio podcast talking about cleansing and scrubbing your mind, But these are some of the things I'm talking about when I say scrub your mind. You definitely have to have a clear head, because if you got people beating other people up over a chicken sandwich, and another individual stabbing one to death over a chicken sandwich, somebody definitely needs to have their head checked, and they definitely need to get their mind right. Because to me, that's not normal behavior, that's more extreme to go that far over something that's so minute or trivial. I bring these points up in that video about scrubbing your mind and what happens when people get certain thoughts or in their heads, and what happens is that thought maybe a bad seed planted, and then that thought got too far out of control, and now this person is acting out in abnormal behavior, and it's spilling over, causing harm to society. But it's something to think about. Beating people up, or another lady, same thing with Popeyes again, over this Popeyes chicken sandwich, going through the drive-thru. She's determined to cut in front of this other lady and to beat her to a spot, and she wound up crashing. She hit the other lady's vehicle and messed up that lady's vehicle. Plus, she messed up her own. I think she either crashed into, I don't know if it was a lamppost or something that was there, and Popeye's parking lot, and they got into it, But once again, where are these people's minds at? What is their thought process? What are they thinking about to make you do something like that? And like I said, once again, over this chicken sandwich, that's like, man, maybe someday I might try it, but maybe they must have put some crack or something in it, because people are just going nuts, and they are literally losing their minds. You know? But it's just something to think about. What have we come to? You know, have we gone too far and gone over the edge that we're gonna start, you know, harming each other, you know, over something that's so trivial? Has it really come to that? Anyway, hey, that's all I got, you know, for this video. You know, but please, thanks for listening. But, you know, share your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to know, you know your thoughts, what you're thinking. Please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube. Yes, and for those, if there's any subscribers that happen to come across the Snacks Thoughts and you're listening, please feel free to join in. But yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell for any you know, future videos and podcasts. But that's all I got for Snacks Thoughts. But something to think about. Something to think about. Killing and harming people over a Popeyes chicken sandwich? I beg to differ. That's all I got. Peace, guys. Later.